My name is Ethan. I lived in a small town in the United States. When my grandmother passed away, her old house was left to my father. The house was very old, but it was cheap, so we decided to move in. The first night was completely normal, but on the third night, I heard footsteps coming from above the ceiling. Thump, thump, thump. It sounded like someone was walking around in the attic. I assumed it was a cat or maybe a raccoon. The next morning I went to check the attic. That's when I noticed something strange. The attic door was locked with a heavy chain and padlock. The lock was covered in rust as if it hadn't been opened in years. That night, the footsteps returned. Thump, thump, thump. But this time, there was something else. A faint whisper. Is anyone down there? My blood ran cold. I woke my father, but by the time he came upstairs, everything was silent. For a few days, nothing happened. Then one night, my little sister woke up, screaming. She said she had seen someone standing beneath the attic door. There was a man, she cried. His feet were backwards. Everyone assumed she had a nightmare. But after that night, strange things started happening throughout the house. Family photos fell off the walls. Doors opened by themselves. Lights flickered in empty rooms. And every night the same voice echoed from the attic. Is anyone down there? A week later, I decided I had enough. I grabbed a pair of bolt cutters and cut through the chain. The attic door slowly creaked open. Darkness filled the space. Dust covered everything. Then my flashlight landed on an old wooden rocking chair. Beside it sat a dusty tape recorder. I picked it up and pressed play. A woman's voice came through the speaker. If you're listening to this recording, stay away from the attic. Then the recording dissolved into terrified screams. A few seconds later, the tape abruptly stopped. At that exact moment, I heard a voice behind me. Were you looking for me? My heart nearly stopped. I turned around. Standing in the far corner of the attic was a tall, black figure. Its eyes were completely white, and where its face should have been, there was nothing. No mouth, no nose, no face at all. I ran down the stairs and slammed the attic door shut. That night, my family packed our things and left the house. The next morning, the police searched the attic. They found an old newspaper article hidden beneath the floorboards. According to the article, 40 years earlier, a woman and her young son had lived in the house. One day, they both vanished without a trace. They were never found. Police believed they had run away, but the final line of the article sent chills through my body. Neighbors reported hearing the same strange voice from the attic every night before they disappeared. Is anyone down there? And the most terrifying part? As we drove away from the house for the last time, I looked up at the attic window. Someone was standing there. White eyes, a faceless shadow, watching us leave. And even after we turned the corner, I could still see it staring back at us.